Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Diving in Deep with Manny Pollard. We are going to continue with this neat men's 10 meter. Round 2 is already finished. Yang Jin's in first with 191. He's winning already by 21 points. So and there's a tie for second between Huang Boren and Chen Aisen, Olympic champion. So, actually, it's pretty tight with the bottom three. But again, this gap may or may not be easily surpassed. So let's go ahead and let's dive right in.
杨健排在第一，陈艾森第二，黄博文第三，杨宁排在第四位。现在杨健2轮之后已经超过陈艾森，超过20分了。
So starting round 3, usually I feel like people start putting in dives that they're not as confident about in round 3. So you might usually start seeing your first misses in this round. One of my teammates always say people start cutting up round 3. And round 3 is really important to set that stride for how the rest of your competition is going to be. I know there are a lot of great divers who say like they put okay dives in the first 2 rounds. They get past them, they can put their last 4 and feel really confident about that. So I usually try to I usually try to put 2 confident, low-degree difficulty dives first in the first 2 rounds, and then the round 3 maybe put something a little bit more shady, and then finish with your last 3 strongest dives. I feel like that is, for me, the most comfortable thing, but a lot of people don't do that. It's really a comfortability thing, and so round 3 is also very crucial and very 非常关键的 really it's a key round. Unfortunately, we started off with a miss with this handstand back triple pike. There's a lot of things going on here. I kind of knew from the takeoff it wasn't going to be as strong as what we wanted. I feel like, when I think of a pike, I think of it kind of like folding in half like an envelope. This pike looks like he has a rolled back, and I feel like it's kind of hard to control that and come out efficiently and quote-unquote beautifully in a rolled pike like that. So what I mean by that is like his pike isn't an envelope. His back is rolled, his knees are bent, his feet are flat. And so it already looks like he's, how do you say, there's a perfect Chinese word for it. It already looks very hard to do, and that's already going to, the judges are going to notice that and give you a lower score. But, I mean, he has no problem making it. I think he's got to work out a lot on the quality in the start. And he'll probably be a lot more confident on it. But I feel like based on the start, it wasn't confident from the jump. Talking about right here, he starts going back for the somersault. I feel like too soon. His head is out, and he's kind of like fighting to pull that pike in for the rest of the somersault. Eventually, he's going to lose track, and it's really hard to control.
我觉得是在这个就是起跳是因为它是用手推的嘛，这种起跳，在起跳连接的那个环节，就是说那个角度你一定要掌握好，因为你掌握不好，因为躯体动作离容易离台比较近，但如果说你是掉的比较多的话，台下就是像刚才这个动作一下节奏抡起来，所以说最后入水的控制就不太。
Yang Ning, 109 probably.
完成一个向前3乘4手半抱膝的。
Okay.
还不错，但是呢，也是他这个几条动作都是最后在入水处理的环节上稍差了一些。整个动作节奏是在那儿的，稍差了一些。也是他这个几条动作都是最后在入水处理的环节上稍差了一些。 整个动作节奏是在那儿的，打开其实也挺早的，晚上很兴奋，打开也是开得很早。
So what he's saying is his start and his come out and lineup they need some work. I feel like I think starting it is pretty technically correct. Starting it narrow. He kind of got wide a little too soon, but he's making it no problem. And what the commentator is also talking about is right here. He's coming out too early because he was too excited for the for the lineup. He came out a little too prematurely, and he had to kind of roll in the water. I think he did a really good job with this dive. It's an okay 109. He'll probably get 7.5, 8. But I think it's he's talking about the rhythm of the dive and everything. Everything's there, and he's a pretty young guy, and he's already competing at this well. So, just still got to clean up some stuff.
83.25，在2000年奥运会的时候，当时中国队就已经有男子选手可以做109报系了啊。不过当时呢，在就是国际
Here's the Olympic champion. He needs 84 points to go into the lead here.
选手是可以复制。
A handstand back twist.
项目当中，我们在看世锦赛的时候，你看排名前20，甚至是排名前25的都能做这个动作，难度的发展还是很快的。
Okay. Oh no.
太可惜了，这个动作差得太远了。
是啊，其实平时的话，这个动作不应该有那么大的失误啊。可能也是，我感觉他应该是也是今天晚上特别想表现。这个动作我可以说，可能平时跳100次都不会出现1次这种动作。
So, in my opinion, I think. Let me take another look at it. So, a common misconception I feel like with handstand twisters is the more twists you do, the harder you got to kick down. But it's actually quite the contrary. The more twists you do in this takeoff, the more you got to kip up. So you can get a little more stuck and be able to get a deep height to get the lineup. And so, when I'm talking about the kip, I'm talking about this action right there. Okay. I feel like it's not terrible, but he does have a lot of somersaulting momentum. And another thing, I think he could have put it in, but right here, he ducked his head a little too much. And see, he's ducking his head under the flip, and that's causing him to slide over like that. Actually, by a lot. Maybe he just wasn't feeling confident with the start. Ducked his head in the come out. But again, he had no problem. So what this is up here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little, you guys see that, those two dots moving? So what they have is they have these things called damu, and you can, viewers of this video can type in comments at any time, and they'll come up on top. And so this person just didn't have anything to say about this, and is apparently pretty disappointed with this dive. But, again, he's right here. I think he could have saved it. But again, this the inconsistency of the start is probably contributing to his not feeling confident going for the lineup, looking forward like that. So yeah, so really upsetting. He will not be getting 85 points on this.
这一票只拿到54分，这样跟上午相比就少了25分。
因为这个也不是说多大难度，然后也是一个向前动作。
再看杨健，
很可惜啊。
杨健几乎是在每一个组别上都要到了世界第一难度。
对，一位能力非常出色的运动员。
男孩子6个动作要来自。 全部是这个不同的组别，分别是1组
another handstand
2组向后，3组反身，4组向内，5组是转体动作，6组就是现在我们看到的 B。
They're just talking about the different group categories. Okay. Oh.
非常非常棒。这个因为陈艾森出现一些失误以后啊
I thought the start was great. I think he did a much better job folding into that pike off the jump. The kip right here. Folding into the enveloped pike where the chest is on the legs, it's great. And so he just has to stay in that position, spot, and come out. And you feel confident with that start like that in your position, knowing that's right. You're gonna go for that lineup and be a lot more confident and kill it like that. So I would give this 9.5. I don't see much wrong with this.
跟他在一起训练的时候，当时就觉得，在陆地上怎么轻轻松松就能翻过来了？
这么强的能力，很让人羡慕啊。
但其实平时
Yeah, that's great. I want to watch that again. Oh.
回陈艾森出现一些失误以后啊，他这个形态的调整，你看做这个动作相对来说轻松了很多。
One thing I love about it is just it's a very powerful looking dive, meaning, you know, when I see the lineup, his elbows are completely locked out, flat hand on the water, and he's swimming aggressively and strong through the shoulders and the elbows, and he's knee saving aggressively right through that to suck all that water down, and it's just like complete confidence in my opinion. So, I think this dive is 9.5. If you know, you can give it a 10. I'd give it a 9.5. It's great.
回陈艾森出现一些失误以后啊，他这个形态
Any diver, any high-level diver knows that when you go in the water on the back or reverse and you get that, you know that feeling of a perfect knee save, hands on it, you're like, ooh, it just feels so good. Especially on a reverse, for sure. But just feeling that through any back or reverse, you're just like, ooh, there you go.
这么强的能力很让人羡慕啊。
但其实平时看他训练也是非
So
常。
he's increasing that lead even more.
从水上起来以后都要去路上啊，加紧的这个翻腾的训练。
那单跳动作也拿到了小100分。这样呢，杨健在这一轮之后排在。
Okay, so now Yang Jian's winning by over 40 points. The Olympic champion is in last place, so he's got some work to do. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen, y'all.